other way for Smith. Smith down the far side for Bedard in the middle. Bedard trying to split wide to his right. He shoots, he scores! Connor Bedard, what a rocket! We spoke not moments ago about his ability to let a shot go from in tight. And he needed hardly any room at all to get that one. Wozzel collects it at the Raider bench. He got double teamed but made the play through to Smith. Smith around the outside for Bedard. A shot robbed by Seryenko. They score on the rebound. The puck squeaked through. I'm not sure if it was Bedard's shot or Stringer who was on the goal line, but finally the Pats find an extra hole in Carter Seryenko and get their breathing room back.
Nice looking for options. In front, Connor Bedard to the net. Backhands and scores! Number 98 with his third of the season. He's got goals in back-to-back. Across the blue line, and it's intercepted. Here's Connor Bedard. Breakaway, in on goal. Scores!
Chucks the monkey off his back,
too. Take that monkey and throw it into the stands. His first goal in 5 games. His fourth of the season, and the Pats are now down 3-2. Chip to the line by Davies, held in by Tom Canoe. Top of the slot, Bedard, right side, scores! What a shot by Connor Bedard, his 5th of the season, and the Pats have opened the scoring with a 1-0 lead, 4:50 to go in the first period. Freak BC to Bedard at center, gains the line. Right side, nice movement in the middle, Bedard's alone, he scores! 6-2 Pats. Connor Bedard with his second goal of the game. Around Golder, now into the zone, left side, Vallis all alone, centered in front, they score! Bedard! Connor Bedard snaps the 3-game goalless streak. He's got his 7th of the season. Blue line, he's got Berg with him, top of the right circle, drags and scores! Second of the game for Connor Bedard. He's got his 8th of the season, and the Pats are now down 6-3 here in this third period with 13:02 to go. What a goal!
Sent on the wing, now taken by Riker Evans. That's chipped in. In comes Bedard. Bedard shoots, scores! Welcome to Medicine Hat, Connor Bedard, as he puts the Pats in front less than 3 minutes into the second frame.
Hall will start away. Hall to center with Thacker. Hall works wide to the front. Thacker couldn't make contact, and now a rush the other way. 5 seconds left. Dubinsky across the line. Chance at the end, they score! Connor Bedard wins it in overtime, and the Pats take it 3-2.
8 points. Connor McLennan had 7 points this week, and Marcus Kelly had 7. Sorry.
Off the faceoff, Connor Bedard has put Regina's second goal in the net as it's a wrist shot that handcuffs Peters, gets a piece, dribbles through on the stick side, and Bedard, to a chorus of Regina Pat fans who've made the trip in here from Saskatchewan, celebrate their second goal of the day.
Yeah, wrist shot that was about just over the right pad of Peters.
3-2 Broncos. Bedard over the blue line. Nice move. High slot. Shoots. What a shot. What a goal. Connor Bedard ties it up at 3. 9:06 to go in the second. Third part of the night for Connor Bedard.
Connor Bedard doing it on his own here.
Now out to center. Here's Connor Bedard. Up the middle for Vallis. Over the line. Back to Bedard. Quickly across. They score! Number 13 on the season for Connor Bedard, and the Pats open the scoring. 1-0 Regina, 6:28 to go in the first. Backhands that one off the body in front. Here's Howe, centered in front. Bedard, backhander, scores! Second of the game for Connor Bedard, and then one of the players goes after him as he goes to celebrate. 2-0 Pats. Boy, that line is on fire.
He's got speed on Canoe. Bedard dangles, shoots, and scores! That's what we've been waiting for. Back
backwards and stick handling. Now a nice pass across Howe for Bedard. Down the wing, into the zone, and he scores! What a heads-up play from Howe. Cadu in the neutral zone. Bedard turns it back. He's got speed. He's on his own. 1-on-2. Shot! Score! What a rocket! On one, Nyhoff down the left side. Holds on to it. Takes it behind the net. Waits in front for Bedard! And he scores! Bedard wins it in overtime. His fourth of the game. What patience from the captain, takes it behind, waits for help, and good luck stopping that. Bedard from right in the slot, over the glove.
Power play for Regina, side of the net, Nyhoff to Bedard, shoots, scores! I don't know if you can get a prettier shot than that, Al. What a shot, he pops the water bottle off the top of the net. Look at it, it's sitting behind the goal. What a shot to get around his stick. Up the middle, Connor Bedard. He's on a breakaway. Score! Connor Bedard's got his 20th of the season, and the Pats extend their lead to 2-0. Right point, Riker Evans. Wrist shot deflected. Bedard on the side of the net. He scores! To the dirty areas. Connor Bedard with his 21st of the season, and the Regina Pats have tied it at 1 with 2:11 to go in this first period. And there's it into the middle. Svozil, right circle Bedard, wrist shot, score! Connor Bedard with his second of the game. He just fires it top corner past Nolan Meyer.
Still leading though by 2. Bedard to bring him up for Regina. 1-on-2, step by the defenseman to the net. The deke, and he scores! Oh my! Does it get any better than that? Connor Bedard puts on a show. He finds the back of the cage. Building buzzing on the road. Regina back in this to draw. Pats win it to the blue line. It's Evans walking the line. Right circle, Howe. Down low play. Nyhoff in front. Bedard bangs and he scores! Connor Bedard bangs it in. His second of the day, and the Regina Pats on a power play have tied this game. It's 3-3.
A chance for Regina to get out of their own zone as they'll lift it to center ice. Now they might have numbers that they can catch up to this puck, and they have. It's a 2-on-1, right circle, wrist shot, scores! Connor Bedard goes upstairs, and just like that, the Pats have tied the game at 3.
Turns away from Zimmerman, wrist shot, scores! 26th of the season for Connor Bedard, and with just 21 seconds to go in the first, he gives the Pats a 2-0 lead. To center broken up. Bedard into the attacking zone. Right side to the net. Shoots, he scores! Second of the game for Connor Bedard. Advances to the high slot. Holds. Shoots, he scores! Hat-trick, Connor Bedard, 4-0 Pats.
With his there's a shot there. No, they're saying no goal. Bedard, the referee waves it off, but I'm pretty sure that's it.
Away with it for a 2-on-1 with Bedard as Vitelli hustles to keep up. Bedard down the right wing side, walks into the circle and fires, scores! Connor Bedard ends it early in overtime, 24 seconds in.
Midpoint, Evans back to Howe across Bedard, left circle, holds, shoots, he scores! Connor Bedard with his 31st of the season that extends his point streak. On the empty net, back to the line, Bedard, he's got the empty net, scores! 32nd year for Connor Bedard. And he shakes Nathan Salami's hand. That's the ritual. 2-0 Pats, and that should seal it. 1:21 to go in this third period.
Bedard gets a one-timer away. That goes off the goalpost. Connor Bedard, the right-handed shot, lets one rip from the top of the left circle. Beats Coward to the far side, but it goes square off the post. Bedard's got the puck again. Toe drag, wrist shot, scores. Connor Bedard hits the post on his first shot, then picks up the pass. Rips it past Chase Coward for a power play goal. Regina's on the board early in the second period. It's 2-1.
Now Spencer takes it away, right circle, centered, scores! Connor Bedard! That extends his point streak to 15 straight as he picks up his 34 for the season. 16-18 to go in the first pass. On a line change, Howe takes it across, centered in front, Bedard all alone, scores! His 35th of the season, and the Pats take a 3-1 front. Comes to Howe, back to the line, Parker Berg, left side, Connor Bedard, wrist shot, scores! His 36th of the season is career point number 100 in his Western Hockey League career. Now back to Evans, midpoint to Bedard, top of the left circle, high slot, shoots, he scores! Wow is right, Al. His second of the game. Connor Bedard gives the Pats a 3-1 lead with 6 seconds to go.
Just out of the reach of Connor Bedard. Here comes Howe across the blue line. Inside. Oh, what a chance and a score! It's Connor Bedard on the backhand. One-touch passing play as the young phenom goes backhand to tie up this game at 2.
Evans to Howe, left dot, cross seam. Bedard with room. He shoots, he scores! 19 straight games with a point. And it's a power play goal for Connor Bedard to tie the game at 1. Bedard 2-on-2 with Whitehead. Bedard in on the right wing with a shot, and he scores! A tricky one allowed by Brian Thompson, and Bedard's got his second to equalize the game at 2.
To the line, Salami into traffic, through, they score! As the rebound is swatted in, and the Pats back to within 3.
Connor Bedard picking up that goal, I believe, as he's leading the flyby. So the timeout didn't go the way of the Warriors.
Riker Evans midpoint. Here's Bedard left circle. Bedard rips a shot on goal and he scores. A 21-game point streak for Connor Bedard as he scores just 9 seconds. In corner now. Backhand pass up to the blue line. Evans down low and a one-timer stopped by Poulter. Rebound, Pats are jamming. Poulter's down and he's got the puck covered. Poulter against Bedard as Bedard picks up the puck and heads wide left. Bedard now into the circle to the forehand. He scores. Second of the game for Connor Bedard.
Dubinsky far side, back to the line for Evans, to Bedard, high slot, wrist shot, scores! Another rocket of a shot by Connor Bedard, his 44th for the season, and the Pats are down 5-2.
Comes up the left boards, held by Allen. His pass across, picked off by Connor Bedard, and Bedard's away to the races on a clean break. Bedard shoots, scores! Connor Bedard, short-handed, picked off the pass and danced his way in before sniping it past the glove of Tikon Shaika.
The board battle, but Whitehead gets control. Tanner Howe, a backdoor feed is tapped on the goal line, and where's the puck? It goes in.
Where is it?
Bedard looking for the empty net goal, and he'll score.
Goaltender or Chaika centered in front, Bedard, high slot, fires, he scores! A prototypical stop by Connor Bedard. He had all the real estate in the world, and he picks up his 48th of the season to give the Pats a 2-1 lead. Top of the right circle, Bedard walks in, shoots, scores! Number 49 for Connor Bedard, and he waves over to the Prince Albert bench. Top of the left circle across, here's Connor Bedard, high slot, shoots, he scores! Number 50! Connor Bedard is the youngest player in Western Hockey League history to 50 goals. Congratulations, Connor. It's 6-4 Pats with just about 6 minutes to go in the third. Carry your feet to the head. Here's Connor Bedard for point number 100. Scores! He's done it! 100 points as a 16-year-old in the Western Hockey League. A 5-point game for Connor Bedard. What else is new?